I'm not gonna concern citizens here. I'm here with Valdemir, and he's he's a truck driver, and he's waiting on a delivery, and he wants to tell me a story. So, you guys, here you go. Uh,
Yes, sir. Back in 2004, I just signed up to go back into the military. I signed up to go to the army. This is June of '04. Sorry, July of '04. I got in. I got accepted July with the 9th. I got accepted. I didn't swear in because I was already in the military, but I got accepted by the army. I was in the Marine Corps from '96, 2000, 2000, 2004. I was a civilian. I was working security in the southwest part of Houston. Anyways, I, I got into it with an off-duty cop. It was July 24th. Mind you, July 9th, I went to MEPS. I signed up, went to MEPS, took the ASVAB, passed it, the physical, passed it, and I was scheduled to go September 30th to the army. Anyways, uh, I talked to a recruiter, a Marine recruiter, and he told me, I asked him, hey Sergeant, can I get back into the Marine Corps? I've been out 4 years. This gunnery sergeant in the southwest part of Houston was like, no, we're not taking any prior service Marines. So since he denied me, the next day I talked to the army and I signed up with the army. Anyways, I uh I was well the Marine recruiter, the sergeant, not the gunnery sergeant, but the sergeant, he told me, no, I can get you in, but now since you already signed up with the army, I gotta check out your ASVAB and your physical, make sure you're not lying.
right.
So I told him, go ahead, uh, I'll sign it and go ahead. And he told me that gunnery sergeant didn't like the way I was dressed or my appearance. I was like, whatever, screw him, screw the Marines.
You had already been in and got
Yeah.
out,
Yes,
and
sir.
you were re-enlisting.
Yes, sir. My dad had
Okay.
talked me into getting back into the Marines to fight because war was going forth. Anyways,
Right.
so say again, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir. Anyways, the Marine sergeant was like, no, I can get you in. He told me that Gunny didn't like the way I was dressed or the way my demeanor, I guess. So I was like, F him, F him. And the Marines don't take me, F them too. But anyways, he was like, no, I can get you in. But I told him I'd already signed with the army. It doesn't matter, if you pass you pass your physical fitness test. I took that later on. A week later, I scored like a 260 out of 300. Um, I told the recruiter, hey Sergeant, I'm gonna go to Las Vegas, drop my truck off with my dad,
Yeah.
and 'cause I was hoping to go to San Diego, and then I know they'd send me out to Iraq right then. Anyways, I drove to Las Vegas, came back, I flew back to Houston. I got into it with the off-duty cop at the apartment where I was staying at with my friend, and the guy said later on he showed me a badge, but I told him, oh, I'm walking, and he stops me. Where are you going? What are you doing? And I was like, who the F are you?
Yeah.
And supposedly he said he pulls his badge out and I knocked it out of his hands. I'm walking away. He grabs me. So we get into a tussle. His cousin was with him. They both grabbed me.
And how long had you been out of Iraq when that
Oh
happened?
no, hey, sir, I never deployed with the Marine Corps.
Oh, you
Uh,
never deployed at that point. You'd
right,
just been
from
through
96
training.
yes, sir. From '96 2000, I was in the Marines, Hawaii, twice to Okinawa, Japan, twice to Korea, once to Hong Kong, once to the Philippines. Anyways, uh, yeah, my bad. I lost the train of thought. Yeah,
So
I talked to the cop later on. He
yeah.
was a school cop in
Okay.
Houston. Uh, he told me that I knocked the badge off his hand, and we both got into a tussle. Anyways, his cousin was with him too, and I remember getting slammed into a windshield, blacking out. I don't remember after that at the time. And then I came to, I was on my stomach, handcuffed, and there was like probably like 5 or 6 HPD cops, or policemen that came because somebody called the cops.
HPD.
Yes, sir.
And this is what date?
This was '04, July 24th.
July 24th, 04.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Um, and I remember,
Had you committed a crime?
I mean, I've been drinking, so
But had you committed any crime other than drinking?
no, sir. We got into a tussle, me and him. The lady called the cops on them because it was 2 guys. They ran my head into a windshield. So they know she didn't know that one of the guys was a cop. She didn't know who the guy was.
Oh, okay.
And
So he assaulted you,
Right.
and she called the cops.
right.
And
on
so
them.
backup arrives.
Right. Backup arrives and they found out he was a peace officer. So I was, all-
Peace.
Right.
How much peace do you think he was delivering?
Yeah, he wouldn't. He wouldn't do
Yeah,
no peace.
he was protecting the crap out of you, wasn't he?
Right. But I was on my stomach. I came to, and I remember one of the paramedics was trying to wipe my face, and I told him, "Hey, get the f out of here." He's right here, and I'm on my stomach. I spit that way, so I guess this cop thought I spit on the paramedic, and he kicked me. I remember getting kicked 3 times in the back of my head against the concrete. 4th time I blacked out. 4th, 5th, 3rd. And,
Against the concrete.
yes, sir.
I had something similar happen to me, but this ain't about me. Keep going.
And I remember waking up in the cop car at 2 in the morning, going to the hospital 'cause I had a broken cheekbone and broken nose, and I was just tied, locked up, handcuffed to the bed, and then after that, the next, I guess the next morning, about 7 or 8 in the morning, I got booked in, and I was only there for probably like 12 hours before I got bailed out, and they were trying to charge me with a 3rd-degree felony. So I was like, hell no. I'm the one that got beat up. How you gonna charge me assaulting a peace officer? I see what you're doing. You're trying to make it stick where I can't even file a complaint on y'all.
Yeah,
So if we
they like to do that.
yes, sir.
They like to falsify complaints, and what do they call it? Uh, 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 their complaint, their report. I forget what they call it. The
That's what I figured.
Sorry, I'm turning it off.
uh,
Falsifying reports. That's all I could think of. But so I went to internal affairs and I filed a complaint, and then I got me a lawyer. Oh, I went the next day, Monday. This was Saturday night. Sunday night at 2 in the or Monday morning 2 in the morning. I got out.
yeah.
So this day, I guess, a day later.
Oh, it's called a probable cause affidavit. That's what I was trying to say. It's they sign a probable cause affidavit, and that's what you're charged with. And so when you go before the magistrate reads the probable cause affidavit. And so let's move along to how the magistrate interpreted that.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I was told I was pending a third degree felony assault on a peace officer, and that I'd go to court later on. So, anyways, I go to the recruitment station, the Marine recruitment station. I have my glasses on. I'm laughing like he had told me before. Hey, don't get in trouble. Stay out of trouble, because I'm gonna try to get you out Tuesday to San Diego, Camp Pendleton, California.
Right.
And
And you're currently enlisted in the military.
No, I retired. I retired last year.
Oh, okay. So this happened after you retired.
No, I'm sorry. This happened. Oh, I see what you're saying. This happened after my first enlistment, Marine Corps enlistment. Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I had a 4 year break.
So,
Yeah.
okay. So you were on a break.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And
All right.
joined it.
And they thought they could charge you. So
Right,
did
right.
they? Did they?
No. It got pushed down to Class C misdemeanor, offensive touching. That's
Offensive touching.
right. And
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I had to laugh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I had to laugh
Yeah.
because I mean, like, is that even an offense? I mean, really? It sounds like the touchy feely cops. And this happened in what state?
no, it was Houston, sir. Here.
It was in Houston.
Yes, sir.
Offensive touching
Yes, sir.
in Houston, Texas. You
sir.
can be arrested for offensive touching. Okay. I haven't heard of that statute at all. If any of you guys have heard of that, that would be entertaining to read that. But yeah, I'm static recording right now, so I mean this will go live pretty much right after we get done.
And yeah, I got it dismissed, and I took off. I couldn't go to the Marine Corps because I hired a lawyer. The Marine recruiter gave me a business card to hire his lawyer,
Yeah.
and his lawyer did a pro bono. That was pretty nice, pro bono, and he got it dropped all the way to Class C. So that was pretty cool. I don't even think I should have got charged, but
Yeah.
uh, but not all cops are bad because I've met a lot of great cops.
Okay. Now I want to make it a little bit about me. Okay. All right. I got arrested by cops here in this county, just right down the road, and their complaint was, okay, I'd had a beer. All right. They could smell alcohol on me. And that's the same reaction I had was,
Yeah.
so what?
Yeah, I'm a grown
So
man.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can have a beer. All right. Well, I had a beer and then I didn't have any beer. And so I went to the store and I got beer. I decided to go once around the town square. And when I did, I saw 4 cops parked at a establishment, an eating establishment, the Paradise Grill, and it was closed. But they were still 30 minutes after close, they were still eating. And I noticed all of their cars had their air conditioners running. All the windows were fogged up. Okay. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna go park my truck and I'm gonna come back and document this. Okay. I did that. I did that. All right. And as I'm walking by, the waitress notices me and says, there's some dude with a camera out there, right? It's allegedly what she said. Okay. So I go, record the vehicles with the windows all fogged up. And then I come back by and I said, let me see if I can get out of here without getting fucked with. And I noticed they were all getting up out of their chairs. They had paid their bill. And I was leaving and they called me back.
For what?
Well, because they wanted to know probably why I was filming.
Because you want to film. You can film whatever the hell you want.
Well, I have the right to film public servants in the course of their duties. You know, it's represented by case law. I'm sorry, and so yeah, so I have every right to film them. All right, and they wanted to know why I was filming them. I guess they called me back, and I was on public property the entire time. Now, this business was right on the highway. Okay, so like, okay, if my business was 25, 30 feet off the curb of the highway, like right here,
Right.
okay, Now, if that was where it was, okay, the highway department owned 25 feet of that, 30 feet. So where they had pylons where people could park, everybody was parked on public property. I never crossed those pylons. All right.
Right.
Yeah. Well, they tried to get me for trespassing. That didn't work. I I had happened to mention that
Trespassing.
the current captain of the sheriff's department, who used to be a member of the Harris County Sheriff's Office.
Oh wow.
Okay, he was hired out here, all right, as PIO and uh, a captain. All right, he started lower, he went up. Every time he appeared on my camera, he went down. And so he had already gone down a little bit, and now he was a captain. He used to be a chief. All right, so now he's a captain. Now I'm asking questions about him on camera. And this guy, this guy gets on the phone with the deputies that are involved in this interaction with me. And he fucking orders them to take me into custody, basically, by any means necessary. All right. So they noticed I had the odor of alcohol. I'm like, yeah, I had one beer. So what? And next thing you know, I'm getting my face drilled into the asphalt they had just laid. The highway department had just repaved that area
What the hell?
right in front of there. Dude, wait till you see the video. I'll show it to you in a minute.
Oh, that's crazy. That's sad. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, anyway, in fact, I'll show you the body cam footage. It's on a different guy's channel, on America First channel. And so, anyway, yeah, I got my face buried in the asphalt, and it's on body cam. My cam, of course, was splayed out where I couldn't catch anything, except it does catch on the video. I say, "You're grinding my face into the asphalt." And then you hear, "Want to." That is the fucking scary part.
What the?
Like, you know, like,
He said what?
well, it was like he was going to say, "We want to,"
Oh, what the
but,
hell?
you know, it
Yeah.
was the East Texas version, like,
Oh.
"We want to."
Yeah, got you. Ah, that's
You know, can you understand that? Yeah, that's what he said. "We want to." And that's what everybody misses. They miss that part where I said, "You're grinding my face into the asphalt." I said it like twice. And the second time, they were like, "We want to."
what the.
And nobody fucking catches that. Nobody comments on it. They said, "We want to."
That's messed up. Fucking crooked ass.
They wanted to grind my face into the asphalt. That was my punishment because they knew the charges would not stick. These crooked son of a bitches out here, yeah,
Here, right here in New Waverly. Wow.
in San Jacinto County. Okay, New Waverly is typically associated with Walker County.
Right.
All right, so we're in New Waverly, San Jacinto County. So that's what we're talking about here is San Jacinto County Sheriff's Department. Yeah,
That's insane.
I'm gonna end this right now because I think I got your story and my story, and we'll get that out.